you're in person, you get to like actually see that emotion, you get to see that interaction, you get to, not only see what they think, but they may have also brought a family member of theirs, which is one of the other aspects that I do love about the farmers market is that
You both mentioned farmers market experiences, sampling and buying. What I love from a sales point of view is you're never going to get probably more blunt feedback than in person, handing them a bite of something and seeing how it goes. So tell us one or two of those experiences, what they've been like.
I well, really, as far as farmers markets goes, we've gotten the entire spectrum of reactions, where that be, oh, this is some of the best honey I've ever had in my life, or this is straight on nasty. Like, what would you put me in? And it's just one of those things where I appreciate either side of the spectrum because of the fact that it's just, like you say, it's just very honest and blunt, and because it's like you can't really get that kind of reaction from someone just over the computer screen. It's just you're in person, you get to like actually see that emotion, you get to see that interaction, you get to not only see what they think, but they may have also brought a family member of theirs, which is one of the other aspects that I do love about the farmers market is that we're not just interacting with that person who's buying with, we get to meet the whole family. They may bring their husband, they may bring their wife, their kids, their dog,
Always a dog.
Yes.
There's always a dog.
But, it's like we get to pretty much meet the whole family and do more than sell, but also just personalize. We get to see it's like what your dietary needs are. We get to see, what your favorite flavors are, your favorite vegetables. If you have some type of, health issue, it's like what type of things we have that could possibly be beneficial or help towards that. Or it's like, hey, it's even as simple as I'm getting a gift for somebody who's a pescatarian who likes to cook so and so. What do you have for this? And I can then give them a whole range of stuff while also giving them stuff to do with it.
So for me, it's this is probably we're going into our, let's see, 2.5 years doing farmers markets, and I will say by far it is my favorite. It's my favorite type of venue. It's my favorite interaction. I get a lot of people that again have been born and bred, raised up in farmers market atmospheres and environments. I get a lot of folks that are beekeepers that have grew up with their grandmas, hive in the backyard. And the interesting part, again, I think the part that makes us a little bit unique and different is the fact that there's so many different options. Mm-hmm. So we always get somebody that says, oh, my grandma had honey, and I'm already familiar. But what I always challenge them to do is come and taste something that's a little different, something that's from someplace else. I had a woman that stopped by one time, and well, actually, it's two different times. One young lady came and she grew up somewhere in the Maine area, and she was like, "Oh, my grandmother had hives. I'm already familiar." I said, "Well, come on over. Let's just talk about it. If you're from the Maine area, I've got a honey here that's from that area." And she said, "Okay, well, let me just taste it." She tasted it and she just like closed her eyes and she just took a second, which was so cool. She was just like she was just thinking. And she says, "Oh my God, this tastes like grandma." In her mind, it gave her this image of growing up. It reminded her of the taste that she would have when she was running around the backyard. And they were over by the hives, grabbing it when they weren't supposed to. But again, it brought her back to a place. And I had a very similar reaction with a woman that was from California. We've got a sage honey from California area. And she was like, "Oh, you've got that? Let me come over and taste it." And she had a very similar reaction. She's like, oh, it definitely tastes like the honey from my region. So we get people a lot of times from the farmers market that, again, are extremely health conscious, that are looking for natural options. Again, these folks are coming out 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday with their cute little basket and just, shopping for the week. And it's a mix of folks. It's a very family friendly environment. And what it results in is just people coming over and connecting. And I think that's the difference between a farmer's market and like a mall. They're up early in the morning. They're focused on their day. They're very mindful about what they're picking up. And they're very purposely walking through the market and very open to conversations and open to trying new things. And a lot of times they're there with their kids and their dogs and, all the other little family oriented things. So again, it's about experiences. So a lot of times they'll bring their kids over, and it might be their first time, their child's first time trying honey. So we'll let them kind of go through the gamut and they identify what they like. So the fact that we are part of a new experience for a range of people on a consistent basis makes what we do feel good and feel right.
So, Monica, Alex, what's the best way to learn more about you? Website, social media, how can we follow you more? And of course, how can we buy your products?
I'll start. Definitely the website is the easiest way to contact us. We're actually in the process of making some updates. So very shortly, there's going to be some expansion of what you're seeing there. So not only will we have the amazing honeys, we also are going to be featuring wellness teas. So there'll be an entire variety of loose teas. So the website, again, gives you lots of good content, lots of information, lots of things to share. Within the website, there is a contact us area and a tab. And then in addition to that, there is an Instagram page. On our Instagram page, it actually has some of the reels that our friends that are chefs or foodies have kind of created on our behalf or for us. We always tell people when they take something and they're wanting to explore something at home, we're like, well, you know what? Tag us. Let us see what you did. Give us some feedback as to how it was. Let us see your experience. So we've got lots of content that's on the Instagram page where people have tagged us. Let us know. So those are all the ways really to kind of get in contact with us.